Happy birthday, Leo! Welcome to August 2016. It's time to celebrate and dance to the music. Yet there's so much to do. So many opportunities coming your way. So little time. And you are so responsible that it's cutting into your dance time. Think newness, new love, new start, new appreciation for life, new opportunities, new fortune. Fertility, spiritual awakening. A happy situation is about to start for you or is already in the beginning stages. Follow your heart. Do what fulfills you. Now, as you go into August, you're in a very strong position because Saturn is trining the Sun. The Sun is your ruling planet. And the Leo new moon on August 2nd has Saturn in trine, positive energy flow, to the Sun and the Moon at almost 11 degrees Leo. Mars re-entered Sagittarius, your sister sign, on August 2nd. So this really is a strong time for you, and this is a good omen for your solar year until your next birthday in August 17th. I mean, the next new moon, right? And so Leo actually starts in July. July 22nd is when the sun enters Leo. Now, with this new moon being very strong for you, it is an indicator of positive outcome for the next solar year. You get one new moon a year, one full moon a year, and this is your new moon. There's no challenging aspects to this new moon. The sun is in Leo, the moon is in Leo, Venus is in Leo. She's right at the end because she's about to enter Virgo on August 5th, but at the time of the new moon, she's in Leo. Saturn is in Sagittarius, forming that beautiful positive trine to this new moon. This is an indicator that whatever you're beginning now, whatever you're starting, can turn out successful. And, you know, with Saturn, he's not, this pie in the sky, feel good kind of energy. With Saturn, it's more of a foundation building where things you do turn out well. When you go to do something, it flows. You feel good on the inside. You feel good on the outside. You feel good about what you're doing. It gives you that solid feeling that what you're doing is on path, is on track, is the direction you want to go in. And that is, I think, more important than, say that lucky feeling you can get for a day, but then it's gone again. With Saturn, he builds lasting success. He is the bridge to where you want to go. He is the road you want to take in order to be successful and have things turn out the way you want them to turn out. It can make relationships last. So if you have a new love interest, that love interest can be in your life for a very long time. If you're starting a new business or a new job, or you're going back to school, or you're starting something new, with Saturn here in positive energy flow with the sun, your ruling planet, and the moon, it is an indicator that the universe is saying you're on path, Leo, you're on track, you're going in the right direction, and you are going to achieve what it is you desire. And that's not just in August, that's for the rest of the year and all of next year. So it's a very strong indicator that whatever you're doing, it's going to turn out well. And it's exciting. It's a very good feeling. And I love giving you good news. Now with Mars back in your sister sign Sagittarius, this brings the action to your fifth house. Leo is the natural ruler of the fifth house. And having Saturn there is very serious, and it's usually a playful house, or it's the house of play and creativity, creative self-expression, having fun, taking risks, taking chances. With Saturn there, you're more serious about things. You're more serious about relationships or a new love interest where you're really looking at the person and you're looking at them not just for like, hey, you know, let's hang out right now. It's, okay, if I hang out with you, where's that going to take me? And the same with creative projects. So you're not interested in the frivolous. With Saturn in Sagittarius, you're not going to be interested in the frivolous. You know, you're not interested in just partying to have fun. You want to look at, well, here's where my time and energy is going. What are the results of my time and energy? So you're taking a very focused and practical perspective to whatever you're doing. Creativity, creative projects, creative self-expression. You're really taking a very sober approach with Saturn there. And that's good because you will look at things from a practical perspective, and as a result, this is what gets you what you want, is not just, you know, throwing the darts and seeing where things hit, but really, okay, what is my intention? Where is my life going? Where is my work going? What am I doing? Am I getting the results I want? Am I living from what I want, or am I living from the expectations of others? And if others' expectations are your driving force, then you're off path. You're not where you want to be. So Saturn is focusing you in this area of your soul, saying, Leo, what are you doing? How is that working for you? Are you getting the results you want? If you are, you're on path. If you're not, what needs to change for you? So having Saturn in this area is very sobering. Now Mars is in there now, and Mars is going to heat things up because he's on the move. He's flying forward and he's gaining speed. He will actually be out of his retrograde cycle by the 21st. In other words, when August 21st hits, that's where Mars will reach that 9 degrees Sagittarius mark, is where he turned reverse back in April. I think it was April 17th, where he retrograded. And it's been very challenging having Mars retrograde because Mars is energy. Without Mars, you can't get anything done. He is a money planet as well. Yes, we consider Venus the abundance planet, but without Mars, you can't attract abundance if you don't have energy. If you're not focusing your energy in a productive way, you don't attract the results that you want. You don't attract the abundance that you want. So Mars is very much a money planet. Saturn and Mars are career planets. Saturn is the natural ruler of the 10th house of what people do in the world. And so with Mars now in this area, you're going to be very focused on your creative self-expression. You're going to be very focused on how am I using my creative abilities to attract what I want, to attract more abundance, to have a better life, to have more fun in life, to have more focus in my life. And Mars and Saturn are going to couple on August 24th. That's intense. Having Mars and Saturn, because Mars is the gas pedal, Saturn is the brakes. So when those two couple up together, if you're focused on a project, it's a great outlet. Like you could, it's a, you know, with Mars conjunct Saturn, it's great to have it, you know, for attacking, you know, projects, for attacking whatever you're going after. Remember, you're a lion, and lions hunt. And so when you're going after your prey, you're going in for the kill, and that could be killing carrots, okay? You know, it doesn't necessarily mean animals or people or anything like that. It's a metaphor. You know, is when you're going for the kill, with Mars and Saturn coupled together, you can be so precise and so accurate that you hit your target, you achieve your goals, and you attain that success you've always wanted. The downside is if you're not focused on your goals, this energy can be frustrating because it needs an outlet. And if you are not focused on something, a creative project or athletics, this is also a great energy for being out and hiking and jogging and biking. You know, you're on your bike, you're going. And this is a great energy where you could like double the amount of miles you typically do. So you want to be using this energy this month in a way that really brings you what you want. Now, Mars coupled with Saturn is going to show up in all your solar return charts. In life, we call it happy birthday. In astrology, it's where your sun returns to your exact degree of birth every year. That's what a solar return is. You have a solar return, a lunar return every month. You have a Venus return, a Mars return, a Mercury return, a Saturn return, a Jupiter return. And astrologers look at these return charts because they're strong indicators of where your energy will be focused for the following year. So with Mars coupled with Saturn, this is going to be an intense year that you can achieve a tremendous amount. Do you want to build a new business? Do you want to build a new home? Do you want to build a new life? Do you want to have a baby? Do you want to have twins? You know, whatever your heart desire is, the energy is here for you to accomplish it. And 2017 is going to be a great year for Leos, and I'll talk about that when I do the year aheads. Now, you have this fabulous new moon that is speaking newness in your life. Think newness, new beginnings, new start. And so what can you do that's new for you? In other words, do a beauty makeover. You know, do something that symbolizes that you're ready for new, that you're ready for this new life, that you're ready for this new start, this new beginning, this new energy that's coming in for you, and that is absolutely delicious. Now, Venus moves into Virgo on the 5th. That brings the energy to your resources, your money, what you love and value. And as planets move into Virgo, they've got to face Saturn, and then they have to deal with Neptune. Now, with Saturn, he always examines and tests whatever he touches. And so with Mercury squaring off with Saturn on the 6th, and then being opposed by Neptune on the 7th, and then Venus will square Saturn on the 13th and oppose Neptune on the 14th. You know, this is an opportunity for you to look at how you're using your time and energy, how you're using your resources, and what can you change so that you're working less and making more time for yourself, working less, making more life for yourself, working less and making more money, right? So it's about leveraging what you're doing in a way that is creating the results that you want and better results with less effort, less work, right? And so as planets move into Virgo, it brings the energy and the focus to your money, what you love and value, your time. Because resources aren't just money, they're your talent, they're your gifts, they're your abilities, they are your energy. How are you using your resources, your energy, your time to get what you want, to achieve what you want? So this is a turning point for you where you have this opportunity to really reflect and look at what you're doing and how that's working for you and what you need to change. Saturn moves direct on the 13th. This is good news. Mars is direct flying forward. Now Saturn's moving forward. And this can really empower any creative project you're working on, anything you're doing creatively, right? And creativity isn't limited to art and singing and dancing. Creativity is where you apply your essence, who you really are, to whatever you're doing. And doing things that are true to you, being true to who you really are. Living from the inside out, not from the outside expectations of others or external things, but really letting your soul be your driving force. The sun is going to trine Uranus on the 16th. This is incredibly good news because Saturn is in your sister sign, Sagittarius. Mars is in your sister sign, Sagittarius. Uranus is in your sister sign, Aries. And they're going to be forming grand fire trines to your planets in Leo. This is gifts from the gods. This is where things are handed to you on a gold platter, and all you have to do is say, yes, I will take advantage of that new opportunity. Yes, I will take advantage of this new situation that's coming up for me that allows for me to travel more, pursue educational pursuits, marketing your products and services across the entire planet, right? So this is about you reaching the masses throughout the entire planet, perhaps even the universe. And so I love this energy for you because it really shows how things are coming together. And you know, Saturn and Uranus are going to be forming an exact grand trine starting in December and all of next year. And that's to you, Leo. Not everyone's getting this. And this is where you can move from the old way of doing things into the new way gracefully. This is where you can make changes in your life and it doesn't have to be harsh or abrupt. You just flow into the new life. You flow into the new relationship. You flow into the new job. You flow into the new business. Or you expand your business. You get promoted and you just flow into it. It isn't a struggle. It's stepping into the new, embracing the new, honoring the old, honoring how you've been doing things, but making changes. And this is what we need in the world. We need to make changes in the world in a way that isn't destructive, makes positive changes, you know, in our governments and institutions in a way that serves the people, but it isn't destructive. We don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. We can make positive changes without hurting people. And so for you, this is you making positive changes in your life. This is doors opening for you that you've been waiting for months, even years, that are now about to start for you. Now, the Aquarius full moon, I love because it too doesn't have any challenging aspects. And it has Uranus trining the Leo sun and sextile the Aquarius moon. And so this is more positive energy. This is great for relationships. This is great for business partnerships. This is great for you working with your public. This is great for you working with others. You see this positive energy coming in here for you in August. It's for everyone, but this is your month. And this is your new moon. And now we've got the Aquarius full moon. Whenever the sun is in one sign, the full moon is in the opposite sign. Aquarius is your opposite sign, and it is bringing creative change, creative stimulus, new opportunities that have to do with what you're doing in the world. It has to do with your future vision. It has to do with travel. It has to do with what you believe. So this is a very positive energy. I love it because next month is going to be intense with the eclipses, and Mercury is going retrograde on August 30th, and that's in Virgo. And he'll go direct on the 21st of September. So the end of the month, you know, the sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd, and Mercury is coupled with Venus on the 29th. I like that energy. And Venus is coupled with Jupiter on the 27th. You could get a big hit in the money belt on the 27th, the 28th, the 29th. You could find that the end of August is very financially lucrative for you. And then Mercury's going to retrograde starting on the 30th. And, you know, we know that that can create headaches for all of us when Mercury goes retrograde, especially because we have 2 eclipses in September. Throw in a Mercury retrograde, and it's going to be a very interesting September. Now, for you, it brings the energy to, again, your resources. Resources are money, but it's also your time and energy. It's what you love and value. So this is an opportunity to really look at what really matters to me. What's truly important to me? What do I want more of in my life? Do I want more time? Do I want more fun? Do I want more focus? That's going to be unique for each Leo. It's going to be unique for each one of you. And this is your opportunity to really evaluate what's working in your life and what isn't. Eclipses change things. They complete things. They end things and begin things. When something ends, something begins. And so this is a time where you are really looking at your near future and far distance future. And next year, the eclipses happen in Leo and Aquarius. So it is going to be a huge milestone year for you coming up here. And now is the time to really look at what did I do in 2016? How am I reaching my goals here? Am I getting what I want? Am I achieving what I want? Am I happy in my relationships? Am I happy in my work? Whatever those answers are for you, now is the time to really think about what you want. What do I really want? And use that energy to be ready for the changes that are coming in here in the fall and where you're going. I'll pick this up in September. So this is a time for you to really look at where you're focusing your energy and how you can best accomplish what you want. Venus enters Libra on the 29th, and that'll start to shift the focus into communication and socializing and being very active, and that energy is very positive for you. Libra sextiles you, and so you get a boost of energy when planets go into Libra for you. Now, for those of you that are available for love, you could be finding yourself in a new relationship. You could find yourself making new friends. You could find yourself attracting someone to you, that maybe lives at a distance. It's all there for you, Leo. It's what you're ready for. It's what you're ready for. It's what you're doing, right? Because you want to create the space for new love to come in. You want to be out there socializing so that others can find you. And, whatever you're ready for will be brought to you. It's about you really focusing on what is it that I want? What is it that I really want? What is it that I'm really ready for? For those of you coupled, this is a beautiful energy. The Aquarius full moon is very positive, and you could be traveling together, you could be working on projects together, you could be doing all kinds of fun and focused activities together. So for those of you coupled, this is a good time to celebrate your life, celebrate your relationship, celebrate what you're doing together. The money looks incredible. You have Jupiter there. Jupiter will enter Libra on September 9th. And you have Venus in there. You have Mercury in there. Yes, there's going to be some bumps on the road with Mercury turning retrograde. When Neptune opposes Mercury or opposes Venus, he will oppose Mercury on August 7th. He will oppose Venus on August 14th. He will square Mars on the 26th. Those are days you want to be careful with your expenditures or other people talking you into things that you don't really need or want, and just pay attention. It moves really quick, and I'll talk about it in September about the Mercury in that area of your chart. But this is a very strong month for you. There is so much good news here. I just love it, and it's all about you and and what you're doing and what you want to do. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching and following and Google Plusing and sharing my videos. I totally appreciate you. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, this coming rest of this year, next year, the year after, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology page, you purchase a session upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to focus on a business, you want to focus on a job promotion or a project you're working on, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my coaching page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Leo, happy birthday, and do what fulfills you.